Topic: Hobbies 1. Do you have any hobbies? Yeah, although I don't have a huge amount of free time anymore. I enjoy binge watching films with my husband, reading about psychology and education, and occasionally practicing English speaking. Weirdly enough, sometimes I even talk to myself in English just to stay fluent. 2. Did you have any hobbies when you were a child? Definitely. I used to spend hours drawing and playing outside with my sisters. Since there were 5 daughters in my family, the house was constantly noisy, so boredom was never really a problem. 3. Do you have a hobby that you've had since childhood? Probably exploring different cuisines. Ever since I was a kid, I've been genuinely fascinated by food and the experience surrounding it, whether it's street food stalls or hidden local eateries. To be honest, I'm not particularly materialistic. I don't really dream of owning luxury properties or flashy cars. If anything, one of my biggest motivations for earning money is being able to travel the world and indulge in amazing food without constantly worrying about the price tag. 4. Do you have the same hobbies as your family members? In some ways, yes. My husband and I both enjoy trying out new cafes and diners in the neighborhood and watching movies together. But compared to him, I'm probably more obsessed with educational content, parenting-related topics, and cooking videos. Meanwhile, he could honestly spend hours watching basketball highlights and sports analysis that I barely understand.
Topic: Shopping 1. How often do you go shopping? Honestly, not that often these days. I mostly buy things only when I genuinely need them, because adult responsibilities and monthly bills have made me painfully aware of how expensive everything is now. 2. Do you prefer online shopping or in-store shopping? Definitely online shopping. It's quicker, more convenient, and honestly safer for my wallet, because if I go into an actual store, I somehow start buying things I absolutely did not plan to buy. 3. Have you ever returned anything you bought online? Yeah, a few times. Sometimes the actual product looks completely different from the photos online. I once ordered a dress that looked elegant in the advertisement, but when it arrived, it honestly looked like a curtain. 4. Do you like shopping? I enjoy browsing more than actually spending money. Looking at nice things is fun, but the moment I see the final price, my financial anxiety suddenly kicks in.
Topic: Tidiness 1. Are you a tidy person? Honestly, I'm trying to be. Deep down, I genuinely admire tidy people, but my room somehow becomes messy again, literally 5 minutes after I clean it. I think I'm naturally more chaotic than organized. 2. Do you think people should be tidy all the time? Ideally, yes, but realistically speaking, I don't think that's possible. When people are overwhelmed with work or family responsibilities, keeping everything perfectly organized all the time can be exhausting. 3. Are you tidier at work or at home? Definitely at work. At work, I try to look like a responsible adult. At home, though, my organized lifestyle usually falls apart by the end of the day, especially with a child and a dog running around. 4. How do you usually keep your place tidy? I try to clean things gradually instead of doing everything at once. Otherwise, I'll look around the room, feel overwhelmed immediately, and decide that maybe tomorrow is a better day to start cleaning.